everyone. Welcome back. My name is Kovadis. Welcome to the cave. Today, I will be cutting this beautiful garnet. I will be faceting it for like a pendant, for a lady's pendant to be worn with a nightgown or like a special dress at a soiree or something. It's going to look very exquisite and very elegant. Could also be a man's masculine pendant, but I think I see it more as for a lady's. Has very clean, clear inside. It's very intense red, and it's a gorgeous stone. I'm just gonna follow its own contours to facet it. Basically, I'm just gonna facet whatever the shape of the stone is, but I will add facets to it. Here we go. I'm making space for the dop now, so I can stick the dop stick on it. And I have to add enough glue so it doesn't fall off. I'm starting with a 15 karat stone. From the way the stone looks, as you can see, it's very clean inside. I'm adding a little bit more glue here so it doesn't fall off. I glued it to the dop with CA glue, but I just want to add a little more two-part epoxy so it gets a little stronger. So we're starting with 15 carats, and I hope we won't lose a lot. That's why I want to cut the stone in its own shape. I just add facets to whatever shape it already has, and I think it's going to look fantastic. So we're going to start cutting now. Here you can see I'm trying to line up the facets to the shape of the stone. That's why I'm trying to film from this side with this angle. So I want to see exactly where the stone is, what shape it has, and I'm going to follow those shapes. So you're going to see me do that throughout the cutting of the stone. So I've cut the first facet and it turned out really, really good. I did not lose a lot, so it's working out well, my plan. And now I'm just gonna polish. Here I am polishing that first facet. And on to the next. And here we can see the stone inside, how clean it is. And I do have to polish it properly. I want to make sure it's absolutely well polished. And it is. This garnet is polishing fantastic. And here I am setting up, aligning the stone for the next facet. And I'm going to keep doing that until I polish, align the stone, cut the facet, and then polish right away. Because there's no pattern I'm following. I'm just doing this freehand. Yeah, so I align each facet with the lap according to the face of that facet, with its natural angle is, what its natural face is, and then I just facet it. And then I polish. So every facet, I'm gonna do that. And here it is, you can see what I'm doing. And as you can see, I'm cutting on my own homemade, handmade, my own design faceting machine, which took me a long, long time to make. Actually, it took over 2.5 years to finish the machine from beginning to end. Of course, because I had to do a lot of modifications, change different parts, and then finally I designed in my own mast system and my own arm and manipulation and everything. So yeah, here I'm using it, and you can see that it's a gorgeous machine. I love using it. It's very solid, very, very precise, very dependable. Just a strong machine all around. Here, one part of the stone is giving me some issues to polish. I'm not sure why. It's really giving me a problem to polish just at the little tip there. It polishes well, but just at the tip, it seems like there's a deep gash. I did not put it right there. Yes, I can show you right now. You see that line there? I'm trying to see why is that? Is that an inclusion or it's on the surface? And it looks like it's part of the surface. And I will polish it out eventually. There it is again. It's giving me a little bit of an issue, but I polish it out. It is an inclusion, but just happens to be right on the surface. So we move on to the next. And we can see the stone there's my beautiful machine. Oh my God, I love it. We can see that the stone is starting to take shape. Now we're starting to see a little bit what it's gonna look like. And I like it. I actually love this shape. It's a really nice, sometimes I like to do these freehand stones, just follow the stone's own natural contours and just facet it that way. In here, I don't know if you can see, but I'm actually below the 90 degrees or the 0, depending on your machine, going at, because I'm cutting it inwards, you see, so the angle is even below 90, so it's about by about 3 or 4 degrees. So that's really good. That machine can do this. I'm so happy with it. Right, then we move on, cutting more facets. You can see the polishing is turning out fantastic, amazing. And you can see that inclusion I was talking about, sort of surface on the surface, but I will eventually polish that out. But the stone is polishing magnificently right now. And here, you won't believe it, the stone just flew right off the top. It just flew right off the top, and I have no idea where it went. I had to go look for it and find it. And there it is. I have to glue it back. And I did, glued it back, and we're gonna continue on with cutting the stone. Doing the other side now. And this time I added more glue, make it much stronger, and I will be able to finish it this way without losing it again off the dopstick. And you can see the color is so intense and so beautiful. So I'm gonna round off the top a little bit. I'm gonna add facets across to round it off, and yeah, so it looks, keep the natural shape, and it will have facets. And here I'm adding more glue. I just want to make sure, because I'm gonna go straight down on the lap. So I want to make sure that the force does not snap the stone off the dopstick again. We're almost done. Now I just have to finish off the top and polish, make sure all the polish is done correctly, and then we'll see what it looks like. So again, I align the stone with its own natural facet, and then I add a facet there. So the stone's own natural shape, I align it properly. It's easy with this machine, and then I just cut the facet and then polish. And that's what I've done throughout the stone. And here you can see that I have to align it to make sure I'm right on the natural facet, so that I center it, average it, and then cut right to eliminate all the craters and everything, and facet, cut it really smooth. So I'm going to start rounding off the top with doing a line of facets and around across, sort of. You'll see what I mean. So just find the right angle. I want to find the right angle to make it look good, and then yes, do a line of facets across, opposite to what I was doing. So opposite to the facets I've already put on. Well, it's hard to explain, but you'll see what I mean. And I wasn't happy with the angle of the first facet, so I'm gonna move it a little bit more towards me, the angle, and do them that way. So yes, there it is. You can see that now. I've changed the angle a little bit, and now I will add the rest of the facets. And again, I cut each facet and polish. You cut each facet and polish, simply because this is not a regular diagram. We're just doing it freehand. And you can see with this machine, I'm going straight down. That's why I had to add more glue so that it doesn't put a lot of force and move the stone off the dop again. Going straight down, and it's cutting beautifully. And I'm almost done with all the facets. Then I'm just gonna polish it more a little bit and make sure it's nice and clean. And then we'll see what it looks like. And we're all done. We are all done. We're just gonna take it off the dopstick, clean it, and let's see what it looks like. And here it is. This is how it will be hanging from the pendant, just like that, upside down, sort of like that, as you see it exactly. And again, it will look exquisite on a lady's necklace, wearing a nice dress. What a contrast it will create. Such a beautiful stone. I love it. It's very clean. Sorry about the lint on the outside of the stone. I tried to clean it. I couldn't remove it. You can see that's those things you see, they're lint on the outside of the stone. But look at that. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous freehand cut, just following the stone's own shape, but completely faceted. And I hope you enjoy that. Again, my name is Kovadis. Thank you for watching my videos. Please do like, subscribe, and share our videos, and tell your friends about them if they are interested in that. And if you're interested in any of the stones, if you have any comments, if you have any ideas, please do let me know. Contact me and I will reply. Again, thank you for watching, and until the next video, ciao ciao for now. Bye from the cave.